come on with me. We're gonna do some botanical painting, plein air style. We're on Porphyry Island. This is a small volcanic island in Lake Superior. I'm here for a 2-week artist residency hosted by the Canadian Lighthouses of Lake Superior. I'll link all of their information down below. This island is absolutely gorgeous. We've got beautiful black sands beaches, we've got amazing biodiversity, and a really cool bit of history too. In a video a couple weeks ago, I shared with you the watercolor palette that I was bringing to this island to do my plein air painting. Today, I want to show you the rest of my kit. So with me, I've got the panel that I'm going to be working on today. This is an 8x20 panel. It's aluminum composite panel with a hot press watercolor paper laminated to the front. It's covered with a wax paper right now just to protect it. And the second thing that I'm going to need is that tripod that you're on. You're going to get put onto this little guy instead. Everything else I could ever want for painting outdoors, or indoors for that matter, is in this little backpack that I'm carrying. My husband's gotten into woodworking recently, and for the past year or so we've been figuring out what the most practical, portable painting kit is for me, and I think we're getting pretty close. Let's take a walk down the trail and then I'll share it with you. Oh hey, that was quick. We're almost there. Down at the end of this trail is the dock with the boathouse, and right around the corner is the spot I scoped out where I want to paint a tree. While I'm showing you all this beautiful scenery, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Alright, so back to painting. Alright, let me find a patch of sand around here and I'll set up a little stop motion animation of some junk from the wood shop. Here we go. Doesn't look like much yet, but I promise these things are amazing. Let me just pick all these things up real quick, and I'm going to assemble them into something magic. You ready for this? Check it out. Okay, I get it. Maybe this is still a little bit underwhelming, but this is really cool. I promise you, this is really super duper cool. Just keep watching. Okay, so that bit's gonna attach where my camera goes on my tripod to hold my painting panel. And this is the cleverest bit of kit that I've added to my gear in a long while. But the other half of this is maybe a little bit more interesting to look at, if a little bit less practical. So let's move on to that. My husband came up with this little tray contraption. It sits on my tripod, like on the tripod legs, and holds all of the extra gear that I need for painting. So my watercolor paints, a mixing plate for mixing, a little cup for my water. It's even got openings for my pens and paintbrushes. It's really cool. It's just a little bit bulky, honestly, so it works okay for an outing like this where I was just walking down a short 1 kilometer trail, but if I'd been out hiking all day, I probably would have left this part at home. So we're still working on this part. If you have suggestions about how to hold paints and water and stuff more efficiently, let me know down in the comments below, because we definitely need to make version 3 of this. Now that I've got both of my little contraptions assembled, I just have to get them all onto my tripod and I can start painting. Oh, first, water. Water's super important for hydration and for painting. All right, now that I've got all my bits and bobs, look how easy this is to set up. Nice and quick. For this video, I'm really just focusing on how I'm setting up my equipment and this new gear that I'm really excited about. So I'm only going to show you the very early stages of this painting. However, if you're interested in more plein air and painting type content, I have 2 suggestions for you. I'm actually running 2 classes that really go much more into depth into this topic. The first one is a plein air and ink and watercolor mini course that I'm running for my patrons. So if you go join me on Patreon, that's a free for all patrons 4-week course that's starting August 1st. And then also, starting September 1st, I have a larger class available through my website, linked down below. That's called Are You Afraid of Watercolor? And actually in that course, I'm actually finishing this painting among various other things. It's a confidence building course in watercolor that'll teach you watercolor techniques, how to work with watercolor, how to see. It's a really fun setup. I hope to see you there. Info for both the Patreon course and my Are You Afraid of Watercolor course are all down below. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Thank you again. Bye-bye.